So you want to file a claim, but you've never been to the doctor. Here's the reality. You gotta get your butt to the doctor. No ifs, ands, or but about it. You can't file a disability claim for something you're not diagnosed with. You have to have continuity of care. You have to have the ability to showcase and say, look, this is something that impairs me, and as such, I have to see a doctor for this condition. Now, many of us put things away and we don't go see someone, but if you're going to file a claim, you need to be able to show that, because maybe in service you didn't complain, but you can't say, for example, you're dealing with debilitating migraines and you've never seen a neurologist and you've never taken medication. It just doesn't happen that way, right? So the reality is you have to go see someone. Granted, with COVID and distancing and availability, maybe there have been a lapse there, but make a point to start seeing a doctor. If things are bothering you, get a workup, get a checkup, go get seen what's going on. Or if things have gotten worse, get that documented, because you have to be able to showcase that. So we talk a lot about the things you need to file a claim, but before you do all of that, you got to go get seen. You got to get these things documented, whether it's mental health or physical conditions or internal conditions. Find someone, do it through the VA, private insurance, however it may be. Seek medical attention, get that care documented, continuity of care, to showcase that this is something you're dealing with. Those things are looked at. So it's not just having a symptom, it's not just having a stressor in service or a nexus letter connecting those things. It's also showing, hey, this is something I'm dealing with. Now, granted, with medical insurance or finances, you may not have the ability to get continuity of care the way you'd like, but that becomes part of the argument. But make sure at the minimum that you go get seen, you have some records to showcase where you're at right now, because the conversation for a claim becomes how you're impaired today. Not just that you complained in service, not just something happened in service, but that something is happening today. If today you can't showcase something is bothering you by your symptoms, by continuity of care, by seeing a provider, by being under care, it's going to be a hard argument for the rater to be able to look at that and say, okay, this person is dealing with this condition, right? So all the stuff that we put on top, buddy letters, etc., they're great, but that's sprinkles on top. The meat and potatoes of your argument has to be your condition. So make sure you're being seen for it. Make sure you go see someone for it if you haven't. So if it applies to you, get your butt to the doctor. And if you are a loved one trying to support someone who may be kind of hesitant or stubborn to go file a claim, make sure they get to the doctor, because it will help your ability to formulate and make your argument to the VA for your claim.